Good morning, Ludlow High School. I'm Tim Del Negro.
And I'm Evan Sullivan. Welcome to the Thursday, April 14th edition of the Lions Roar.
Before we get into the show, could you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's start the show with a few announcements. Attention class of 2025, ready to Cinco or swim de Mayo? Your class is taking a field trip on May 5th to the New England Aquarium and Quincy Market. The cost is $50. Check Google Classroom for more details and sign up on Family ID. The sign-up deadline is April 22nd.
Seniors, please make sure you are checking Google Classroom and Instagram for important information and sign-up links for Senior Week activities. The link to sign up for your free Senior Week t-shirt and pep rally activities are posted now.
Prom tickets are available and can be found using the QR code on the flyers around school. Please purchase by the end of the day today.
Senior Week is quickly approaching. Here to talk about some of the activities is Mrs. Smith.
Hey seniors, Mrs. Smith here. The countdown to graduation is on and we have got a lot of really fun events planned for you. So make sure you're checking Instagram and Google Classroom for all the codes and all the links to sign up for all the events. Right now, everybody needs to sign up for a t-shirt. It's free. What does it look like? It looks free. So sign up. We just need your size. We also just went live with the events for Senior Week, so please sign up for those. Last day to sign up for those is May 6th. You need your student ID number and a credit card or debit card to pay with. All links are posted on Google Classroom and Instagram. On May 19th, you have your field trip to Newport. On May 23rd, you have your class picnic, and on May 24th, you have your banquet. So we hope to see you all there.
Tim, what are you doing over break?
I'm probably going to go to the gym.
Nice. Since April break starts today, we were curious to see what our peers plan on doing for next week. Here's what some of you had to say. What are you doing over break?
I do a lot of cleaning. That's about it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing over April break?
Go to driving school.
Chicago.
Hanging out with Danny and Alex. Going skydiving.
Going skydiving.
What are you doing over break, Mr. Hansen?
Going to Jamaica. Just laying on the beach.
Thank you.
What are you guys doing over April break?
I'm hanging out with Mia. Driving school.
Driving school.
What are we doing over break?
I'm going to coach the Timberlands.
I'm going to be playing for the Timberlands.
I'm going to be recording the Timberlands.
I'm going to be playing volleyball.
What are you guys doing over April break? Working and hanging out with friends. I'll be catching up on sleep and visiting University of New Haven.
Going to Hawaii.
Taking a trip to the Outer Banks.
Here with some info and announcements from the counseling office is Tim Del Negro in this week's Counseling Corner.
I'm Tim Del Negro, and welcome to this week's Counseling Corner. Juniors, please remember to sign up for the upcoming SATs in June. Sign up on College Board. May 5th is the registration deadline for the June 4th SAT test. Contact your school counselor if you have any questions. Mass Hire Springfield Youth Works Career Center is hosting the New England Six Flags Virtual Employer Recruitment Session on April 19th, 2022 at 11 a.m. Designated for anyone for 16 plus. Please check your counselor's Google Classroom for details to register as well as the other workshops. All students that are attending STIC or HCC, make sure you sign up for placement exams. Please see Mrs. Ward if you have any questions. And also continue to check Naviance for scholarships. Seniors, make sure you email your colleges and inform them you'll not be attending. Check your Google Classroom for a write-up from Mrs. Ward. Hey, did you know in an article in Psychology, Science, and a Public Interest, researchers found only 2 specific study techniques to be highly effective? Practice testing. Students testing themselves through flashcards, practice problems, or full-on tests on target material in low-stakes, reduced-stress environment. And number 2, disturbed practice, conducting short practice test sessions over a long period of time between school assessments, the opposite of cramming. This requires the implementation of a set schedule for students. Feeling anxious lately about exams that are coming up, or have you stressed and overwhelmed about everything on your plate? Try the 3-2-1 exercise that helps you ground yourself by allowing you to be aware of your body and environment. You start by naming 3 things you can hear, then 2 things you can try to see, and lastly, a sensation you feel. Try practicing this before you head into your exams, or if you find yourself heading to a negative place. Some other helpful strategies to help manage anxiety and or stress. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, exercising or getting the body moving, or deep breathing using special methods. What that means is breathe in slowly through your nose, letting the air in deeply towards your lower belly. This hand on your chest should remain still, while the other one on your belly should rise. Tighten your abdominal muscles and let them fall inward as you exhale through pursed lines. Take a break away from distractions. Stepping back from the problem helps clear your head. Count slowly backwards from 10 to 1. Reach out to a trusted adult for support. Accept that you cannot control everything and put your stress in perspective. With no school next week, we have no lunch menu. So let's get right to Evan with the weekend weather forecast.
Today will be stormy with a high of 79 and a low of 48. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with a high of 65 and a low of 44. On Saturday, it'll be rainy with a high of 65 and a low of 44. Sunday will be partly cloudy with a high of 50 and a low of 35. Let's go over to Tim for the weekly sports update.
On Friday, the baseball team lost their game in the Hampshire Regional 6-2, and the softball team had a big win over Mount Everett 15-3. The girls' tennis team shut out West Springfield 5-0, and the boys' volleyball team beat Minnechaug 3-0. On Monday, the baseball team lost 12-0 to Belchertown, and the softball team won 4-3 over Hoosick Valley. The girls' tennis team lost to Northampton 3-2. On Tuesday, the boys and girls track team both competed against Southwick. The boys won 97-43, and the girls lost 73-71. Now here's the schedule for this weekend. Today, the softball team will travel to Drury for a game at 4 p.m., and the boys' tennis team will take on Agawam at home at 4 p.m. The girls' tennis team will play Belchertown at home at 5:30 p.m. Tomorrow, the softball team has a game against Minnechaug at home at 10 a.m. The boys' volleyball team will take on Southwick at home at 1:30 p.m., and the boys' tennis team will head to West Springfield for a match at 4 p.m.
Well, that's it for this week's show. I'm Evan Sullivan.
And I'm Tim Del Negro. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.